I've just come from Costa Rica, my 15th ICANN meeting and ICANN's 43rd meeting. The California-based nonprofit that administers the domain name system came in for some criticism last week about concerns related to conflict of interest. And along with those concerns, I often get asked the question, what would happen if ICANN were taken over by an organization like the UN, the United Nations, or the ITU, the International Telecommunications Union, or for that matter, the UPU, Universal Postal Union, which is probably looking for something to do now that fewer and fewer of us are using stamps. The answer to that question is deceptively simple. In essence, we would lose what is called the multi-stakeholder model. And what does that mean? That sounds like jargon, but in reality what it means is that as much as ICANN has been criticized, what it does allow for is participation by regular people, businesses, government, and all sorts of different, what they call stakeholders within the ICANN process. Now, the system isn't perfect, but if you were to go to more of a governmental model, what you would probably have is basically governments running the internet, or the makeup of government organizations running the internet. That may not be so bad, but I don't necessarily want to trust management of internet resources over to countries with potentially repressive regimes. So when it is mentioned that ICANN is irrelevant or that it doesn't really do much, that is in part true. But one of the reasons is that we don't have enough participation from regular people who get involved in the processes and who basically make up the internet user part or the business stakeholder part of the ICANN model. So it's a good thing to keep in mind as discussions may ensue over the next few months about what to do with ICANN, that it may be the best thing we have at the moment, and we should consider strengthening it and improving it as opposed to giving it up for some sort of a government administered internet regime.